Definitions of b to the 0 and b to the negative n. So this section 12.3 in the notes has a lot of examples, and just like before, we're not going to do every single example for time, but if you want the extra practice, please do it. I'm not going to stop you to do extra, of course not. But if you have questions on them, feel free to email me, come see me in office hours. I'm here for you. So, definition of b to the 0. Let b be a non-zero real number. Then b to the 0 equals 1. That's it. That's all I need you to remember. Ta-da! Anything to the 0 power equals 1. So let me say that again. It's important. Anything to the 0 power, what does it equal? 1. So, look at this whole top row. To the 0 power, to the 0 power, to the 0 power, right? So here, this whole thing is to the 0, so what is it? 1. With number 2, remember how we're really going to read this is negative 3 to the 0 power. So it's not just 1, but what's the answer? Negative 1. Like number 1 example number 1, 3 has a statement where everything is to the 0 power. So what's the output? 1. So again, pay close attention to where and if you have parentheses. 4, we are reading this like negative 6 times p to the 0. So what's the answer to 4? Yeah, just negative 6, because it's negative 6 times 1, which is negative 6. How about 5? Any funny business happening with 5? Nope. So what is the answer? 1. 6, this is p to the 5 over p to the 5. We have to clean this up a bit, simplify. So remember, this is the subtraction. So this says p to the 5 minus 5 is also p to the 0. What's anything to the 0? 1. Another way to think this through, remember, if it's different, just means different. Different does not mean wrong. Different doesn't mean wrong. What is anything over itself? What's anything over itself? Right, you have a carbon copy in numerator and denominator, also 1. But this way, hopefully, obviously, doesn't use the whole, idea of we're trying to get used to 0 as an exponent, but it still gives us the same output. So remember, different does not mean wrong or bad, also doesn't mean good. It just means different. But these are both correct. Another thing there, just because something's correct, I don't want to say like good or bad, right? It's correct. So that is to the 0 power.